the technology need to be brought up to speed so that they can use the technology accordingly. It's the classic scenario where I go out and buy a DVD player that has 193 features on it and end up using pause and play. Pause for the sake of updating and getting more popcorn in the thing. This product I've had the privilege of working through. Sean has taken me through a really nice tour of the product, and I got to tell you, all of the features have been very, very well thought out and very much considered what business analysts go through, not only what they go through, but the proper processes and procedures that they should be adhering to. David, you mentioned the IIBA, the International Institute of Business Analysts. There are a lot of parallels and a lot of synergies with what the product supports compared to what the BA body of knowledge supports. So that, to me, was very, very enduring, that there was a great amount of thought put into the product and the support from a world standard perspective. We'll talk a little bit about some of the coaching and mentoring services in a moment. From our perspective, one of the, we do assessments and evaluations both at the organizational level. We do assessments and evaluations at the individual level from a competency perspective, from a process perspective, how mature, how ripe are your processes, how ready are you for a technology as advanced as the integrated suite. And so the other thing that we do is at the end of our courses, we ask our students to fill in our evaluation sheets as well. Pretty impressive. The one that we're most fond of is the final evaluation, and that is how often would you recommend ESI as a training partner to bring more individuals into our organization, and we score a whopping 98% in that area year over year. So very, very pleased that our customers continue to recommend ESI as a reputable organization for coaching and mentoring and training and development services. I, too, had to have a busy slide in here. I talked about people, process, and tools. I talked a little bit about collaborate and integrate. But I think what's fundamental to understand, and one of the key messages that I wanted to leave everybody with, is the constant and critical iterative process of developing competencies within our business analyst community, or whatever hat they wear. I know a lot of project managers do requirements, solicitation, requirements analysis, and some form of testing, but they too have to develop their competencies over a period of time and combine those with the soft skills or the business skills, combine them with project management skills. They may be the best. They may be CBAP certified. They may be PMP certified. But to use the tool is a whole other thing, and we have to make certain that they are competent to use that tool. Those tools are only as good as the processes are. So if the processes aren't in place, and I can tell you, just got off an engagement recently where they had no processes. None whatsoever. They felt that the elicitation of requirements, the only thing that they had to do in the world was meet with the customer at the water cooler and quite literally say, hey, Bob, how you doing? I'm good. What are you looking for today? I'm looking for something shiny and new. Okay, we got one of those back there. We'll go off and build it, and away they go. So we need to look at the processes. We need to combine that with the tools. We need to integrate it all. We need to collaborate right clean across the organization, not just within a slice of the organization. That which we produce today has a ripple effect and affects every single business unit within our organization. And I fundamentally believe that Integrate is the tool to help facilitate this. And then finally, I'll leave you with this one last message. I call it the prognostication, or I was really tempted to say the word agile, but as soon as I say agile, there's always a ripple on a wave, so I thought the word nimble was a great substitute. So Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Every organization that Microsoft and eDev Technologies and ESI International works with has goals and objectives. There's no question. Everything that we produce, if we sneeze, if we cough, if we produce product, has to be related in some way, shape, or form to the business's goals and objectives. End of story. That, in turn, can only be defined and realized through the proper planning, management, and then finally interaction of the people, process, and tools paradigm. It cannot be realized if any one of these links are missing whatsoever. Once we have this ground established, then through the fine art of elicitation, through the fine art of analysis and assessment, which is, again, where Integrate plays a major role and facilitates much of this, then can we begin realizing what that potential solution might be. And I say potential. It may change. In the agile world, things change. They move back and forth. In the nimble world, they have to change. With market speed, market share, as Microsoft very well knows, we've got to keep moving. We've got to keep understanding what the needs are out there. Once that's accomplished, then from an enterprise perspective, we can understand, again, what business units are affected and then begin our solution development path. and really solidify and refine what it is that we are doing and intending to do in order to grow our market share, our customers' market share as well. We're not doing it solely for our benefit, but hopefully we're doing it to see our customers benefit from this as well by improving all of their efficiencies. And I believe fundamentally and firmly that between Microsoft, between Integrate and eDev Technologies and ESI International, the partnership is very, very strong to help a lot of organizations realize that this is not an impossibility. It really is not. And so with that, I thank you for your time, and I sincerely thank you for the opportunity for speaking here today.